Hey, it's Mike Metcalf again here with Lanark Equipment, and surprise, surprise, we're here to talk about winter stuff. I don't know if you can see, but we are surrounded by the white stuff here right now, so it seemed like a perfect day to talk about some blades. This particular RTV, now we've already covered the newest X2C in a previous video, so we're not going to get into really anything on that. And actually this machine is here on consignment from a customer of ours, and he's allowing us to do a little bit of a demo here with the blade today. So we're mostly here to talk about the blade. Now, you'll probably notice right off the hop, it's not orange. We're going to get into that. There's a couple things we want to talk about, and we're going to do a bit of a demonstration to show you how it works. Stick around for all the details. All right, so I'm here at the front end here, and we've got an RTV-X1100C, the cab model, and we've got a SnowX blade here on the front. Again, we've already kind of covered all the details on the newest replacement to the X1100C. You can see that link down below if you want to check that video out. We really just want to focus on the snow side of things here today. So again, one of the first things you'll notice is that this blade is not orange. Now, generally speaking, I'd rather go everything Kubota whenever humanly possible. Certainly you're dealing then with one company, you're then dealing with a blade that was designed specifically for a machine. So from a warranty perspective, from a functioning perspective, there are a ton of advantages to going that direction. Especially if you're buying the unit new and you're financing, you're going to maintain your 0% financing when available when you're dealing with the Kubota products as opposed to a third party. However, there are some situations that maybe you need to do something that's a little bit more economical, so you're willing to give up some of those other niceties for something like this. But the main thing, at least for me, is on a side-by-side unit, I find oftentimes our customers want to have a winch mounted right in the front. It's a great tool to have for basically any time of the year. Even my old man got stuck recently, and his winch came in very, very handy. So having a winch is a great thing. However, sometimes some of the Kubota subframes for these blades aren't compatible with that winch location. So again, if you've already got a machine, it's got a winch on it, you don't want to have to move it or come up with a different system. Going with something like a SnowX blade is a great option. It's the same style of blade that you're going to see in pickup trucks. It's the same remote control operating system inside the cab to operate it. So if you're familiar with that on a pickup truck, this is going to be exactly the same, perhaps just a little bit smaller. But it's an electric over hydraulic unit. It's got power down, it's got angle. It's going to get everything you need to get done. And what's nice about having a blade on Kubota's side-by-side is that we've got one of the heaviest units out there. This thing is a tank, and when it comes to pushing snow, the general rule of thumb is that you run out of traction before you run out of power. So by having a beast of a unit behind the blade, you're going to do that much more pushing than you would on something that's a little bit lighter. Now let's get into to actually showing this thing off and showing you what it can do. All right, so we're going to give this a little bit of a push here. Now, this is very early in the season. We really don't have much of a base. It's not very cold, and we're on a gravel driveway. But this is more for demonstrative purposes as opposed to actually doing a job here on the driveway. But this is just to show you what this sucker can do with a bit of weight behind it. We're just pushing some snow here. All right, now we're going to turn around and push it the other way. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of snow here to even deal with. But that's all right, we're gonna get her done. Put her in low range, just like that. Now let's get at it. You can tell I'm not a professional. Keep in mind, I'm only a sales guy. Pushed off here to the side. Sure is nice pushing snow inside a nice heated cab. right, so this has been a quick little demonstration on just one of the many snow options available through Kubota and especially through with the RTVs. Again, we're dealing with the very first hint of winter here, so we have no base, we're on a gravel driveway and she's not very cold. So I didn't have much to work with, but it does give you an idea of how easy something like this is to operate and how effective they can be when matched with such a brute like the RTV units. I hope that this has covered any questions that you did have. If you have more, please leave a comment down below. If you hit the like and subscribe, it'll just help us grow and bring more of these videos to you in the future. But ultimately, the best thing you can do is come on down and see us. We're at 6253 Highway 43 in Perth, right between Perth and Smiths Falls, or give us a call at 613-264-0485, and we'll see you on the next one.